What up, Mr. Boy Stev? Today I'm here with Ash.
Hi.
And we are talking Smokin' Aces. Ashley, what'd you think?
God, I love this movie.
It's a fucking good movie.
This is a good movie.
It's not bad.
I've seen this movie at least 10 times.
Oh, dude, yeah, easy. Yeah, easy for
I
me.
think it's a rewatchable movie.
Oh, it's such a rewatchable
Yeah.
movie. Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
I was going to wait until a little later in the episode, but hot take. Okay, we can argue if you want.
Okay, let's hear it.
I do believe Ryan Reynolds,
Yeah,
Ben Affleck,
yeah,
Chris Pine,
uh-huh.
and the magician is Jeremy Piven.
Oh, Jamie, yeah.
I believe this is their best performances in their entire career.
Ooh. Yeah. Who was the second one? Oh, Chris Pine, Ben Affleck. Okay, yeah. I would agree with all of those. Yeah, I would agree with all of those.
I don't think Chris Pine had anything even remotely close to this.
It was his first thing I ever saw him in, too. I don't think it was his first role.
Killed it.
It was the first thing for a long time. I'm like, oh, that's the guy from Smokin' Aces.
Yeah.
And his introduction is one of the best introductions of a villain ever.
Oh, I love the brothers.
Yeah, like
they're the best.
it's like we won't talk about it too much just because it's technically a spoiler, even though it happens like kind of like a third of the movie.
Yeah.
But no, their introduction is fantastic. Actually, well, technically their introduction is the scene where they're shooting up
the bar or
but
whatever. The
I'm talking about
restaurant.
the second time.
Yeah.
When they show up to the hotel, it's spectacular.
I
No, it's good.
love them. And then Ben Affleck.
So good.
I
Yeah.
don't think he's very. I think he always plays the same, like just an average guy in every movie. I don't really, especially Gone Girl, like we just listened to. I think he's just just like an average guy.
Did we do a Ben Affleck double feature without even meaning to?
Without meaning to, yes. But it's like, I feel like in this movie, he played a different part. And I think he did so well.
I think he did fantastic too, yeah.
Jeremy Piven was absolutely hands down.
Don't get me wrong. Jeremy Piven was born to play the role in Entourage, like his role in Entourage. Born to play that role, but he is amazing in this
Dude,
movie.
whenever he's like, there's a scene later when he's like looking down at the camera and he's having like just that meltdown. It's like that alone was like, dude, this is such a scene. Like, and for an average Joe actor to do would be wild. Like, he did so well.
No, he did amazing. And there's another scene that's, I want to say around the same time when him and Common. Also, Common, I think the first thing I ever really saw Common in as well, who's also amazing in this.
Yeah.
Him and Common have a conversation in the bathroom.
Yes.
It's one of the like, it's like, this is so fucking good. Like, and Jeremy Piven is just out of his mind. He's like so hopped up on coke and just like, it's like, oh my God, this is a really good movie. It's a deceptively good movie if you ask me.
Yes.
It's okay. So you want to do the premise? You want me to do the premise?
I will let you do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty, here's the thing. The premise is pretty simple.
It is.
It's, there's this Las Vegas performer who, was friends with the mob. He was like kind of working with the mob, kind of like a Sinatra, like almost like a Sinatra. And then he decided to kind of go against them and start his own rival group. So the leader of like the other side who's dying is like, I want him dead. And he puts out $1 million hit on him that's open. So what it is his two like underbosses are like, well, we gotta get some people on this. And then what it is like this, like, it's a free for all of like all of these like assassins who just kind of show up.
They're like the best of the best. And it shows like their backstories and it's wild.
Yeah. And it's like, and and all of them show up and it all takes place in this hotel in Rio, Nevada.
Yeah.
And Jeremy Piven's character is on the penthouse and it's all of these assassins trying to get up to the penthouse.
But he's like heavily secure down and like nobody's allowed to come up the elevators. And then he has like 8 security guards outside of his door alone. And it's about like these people all trying to, how are they going to get up to these elevators?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, so then like you have one team who's like, we're just going to have security jackets. We're going to go up. Then you have one who's a woman who's like, I'm just going to go up, trying to be a prostitute. And
yeah, because he has frequent prostitutes.
Yeah, like, so it's like, but you have so many of these ideas of like, some of these guys that are like, I'm just going to walk right in.
Yeah.
And then some of them are like, yeah, we're going to figure. And it's like, dude, it's such a good movie.
It's good. It's got
I really
a lot of,
like this movie.
I agree. It's got a lot of characters too. Like Ryan Reynolds is a kind of a pretty main character.
Yeah.
He plays an FBI agent who is sent by the FBI to pretty much get him out. So that was the thing. Okay, so the big reason why the mob boss wants to kill him is because he's been talking to the FBI. That's important. So the FBI need him to like rat out all the other mob bosses. So like the FBI is going in to get him out, knowing that the assassins are coming.
Yeah. So they're trying to beat him there first.
Yeah. And then Ben Affleck is in it. He's kind of a main character too. He like him and his team are hired by a lawyer played by Jason Bateman. Oh, another random.
I'm obsessed with his character.
Such a good
character. He is so. I've never seen him like that.
No, everybody is just going balls to the wall.
But I don't even know what he is. Because is he like a drug addict or is he a?
He's like such like a.
I don't
know.
He has like blisters all over his mouth and all over his face, and he's on something.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even know what world he's in. Like he has no idea what's going on. And it's like
there's a scene later on when shit jumps off and he's like just laying in bed. You only see him in 2 scenes. You see him in that first scene when he's introduced and he gives him the money and he like hires them. And then later on he's watching the news. He's like, holy shit. And he gets out of bed and he's wearing nothing but like a woman's thong.
Yeah, like a lacy thong and then something else. Yeah. But before there's like a bunny mascot head in his room. Yeah. And it's like, dude, I'm like I don't know what you're into. You're something. But he's whacked. But that's what I mean about Ryan Reynolds especially is like those two characters, Bateman included, are playing characters that I've never really seen them do. So I'm just so like, both did so well.
I agree. It's one of those movies where you watch it and you're like, I think everybody's having a lot of fun.
I think so too.
Everybody's having a lot of fun.
I don't think there's any negative acting in this where I kind of went, that was the wrong, like I really don't.
Everybody crushes it.
Like who's Hugo? Is he in
Joel
anything?
Edgerton. Yeah, he's in a lot of shit.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh my god, he's an Australian actor. At this time, he was in nothing. He was another one where I'm like, oh, that's the guy from Smokin Aces. But like, now he's in fucking everything. I'm trying to think.
Does his voice actually sound like that?
No.
The role of the cinnamon.
He's Australian. He has an Australian accent in real life. He was in like Warrior with like Tom Hardy. It's a really hard word for me to say. Warrior.
Yeah, Warrior.
Okay, am I saying it right? Okay. with Tom Hardy. Yeah. He was in, I don't know, he's in a lot of shit. He was in Star Wars. I don't know, for a split second, he wasn't in a lot of Star Wars. But like he's in a lot. He was in like Animal Kingdom the movie, like he played Baz in that.
Okay.
I don't know, he's in a lot of shit. Like he's also amazing in this. Everybody's so good in this movie.
I think so too. Yeah, I'm very, very happy that we chose this movie, and I think it's because we were talking about it so much probably throughout the years.
Yeah.
That it's like, why haven't we done an episode about this? Because it's really rare that me and you, not even like, but we love a movie.
It's true.
And it's like, why haven't we?
We've kind of been flirting with it for a while. We kind of keep throwing it out there. And I don't know, just like a random, like I just wanted to watch it, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah.
Directed by Joe Carnahan. So this is his third feature. His first movie was very low budget though. So the movie that like made him famous was a movie called Narc.
Okay.
And it was super serious. Like a super, super serious movie. So like him coming out next with this, especially when it's like advertised from the writer director of Narc, it's very weird. It's a complete like
you're
180.
The same
180 tone. And he really and then he does I want to say he does The Gray next. I could be wrong on that, and then he does the A-Team, and the A-Team's like Smokin Aces. You know what I mean? It's like he keeps like doing this weird flippity floppity, and I think he's a fantastic director, and everything he does I'm fucking into. But
we always love actors though or directors that touch different bases.
Oh, I agree.
Like Christopher Nolan is always
kind of the same.
But hear me out,
Oh, he knocks it out of the park every time. But this is kind of the same idea, though.
He's absolutely one of the best directors of our time, right? But it's like, so somebody said something, it was a hot take, and they said, Christopher Nolan's movies only play on emotions. And when I heard that, it really hit different. Because it was like, oh, that's why the movies are so good. It's because he is maybe the movie is not that good.
Yeah.
It's just because you're feeling
he
a
knows
certain
how
way.
to tug on.
Like Interstellar, that movie is fantastic.
I think it's good, yeah.
But it's like, is it because of them on that planet made me sad, and like that just his life made me sad, and maybe that's why it was good?
Maybe.
Anyways, another time. But it's like, I'm happy when directors though touch different, kinds of movies, and I love that he bounced back and forth and he knocked it out.
Yeah.
Are the other ones as good as Smoking Aces, would you say?
I really like Smokin Aces. I think it's a good movie. I think, like you
this
said,
is where he should be.
It's an ultimately rewatchable movie, and I think it just never stops. I think that's what makes it so good. Is there's probably like 20 characters in the movie that we're following.
Yeah.
We're like juggling 20 characters, and they're all coming into contact with each other, and then like killing each other off, and you're kind of like, a lot of people are just dying randomly, and like there's a lot of cool action scenes.
But I don't remember a scene in the movie. I remember one scene specifically where I kind of went, like they could have taken this out. Like, and it's maybe 5-10 minutes of the entire movie. Like the movie runs.
Yeah.
Runs the whole time, where I went, oh, we're here. Oh, okay, we're here. Oh, okay, yep. Like I was excited about every single, and when I kind of got a little lull, it jumped to another person's perspective and it made me interested again. I like that it kept jumping to some people's perspectives, because when they do that, sometimes it gets confusing.
Yeah. No, he said at the park. I think there's one storyline that I think you could have removed and it wouldn't have affected the movie at all. Yeah, not even a thing. I don't think, and maybe we can talk about it later. Cause
yes. Mine's a spoiler, so I can't.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll get into it in spoiler, because this movie does kind of have a twist at the end. A lot of people don't like the twist. I will say.
Okay.
A lot of people, and I remember, I'm going to be honest, myself included, when I saw the movie the first time in theaters, I thought, why did we have this? It's such a, like, I don't know. I just thought the twist was like, it was unnecessary.
Okay.
Now when I watch it, I'm like, I respect the fact that he's trying to tell a story and like he's trying to do something different, but it just makes it overly complicated. That's my problem with it. But we'll get to that later.
You asked me how I like the movie. Do you want to say anything else about why you like the movie?
Oh, I everything I've said. I mean, I think it's endlessly rewatchable. I think all of the acting is spectacular, as we've said. There's just a lot of cool scenes. I love, like, even dumb shit. Like, I love fights in an elevator. It's like gunfights in an elevator are the coolest thing in the world, and they got one of those. You know what I mean? I love how all of the hitmen have like something cool about them. The music's also really fantastic in this movie.
I also do.
I don't think I've ever heard any of the songs. Since I have, but at the time I'm like, I don't recognize any of these needle drops, but they're all perfect. You know what I mean? Like, you watch something like the Suicide Squad movie, like not the James Gunn one, but even the James Gunn actually one too, but the David Ayer one, and you're like, every single needle drop is like the best possible song you could get, because it's like not even the best. Sorry, the most expensive possible song you can get, because they had the money, but it's on the nose. You're like, of course they played "Sympathy of the Devil" when you meet Amanda Waller and this. Whereas like this, I'm like, I've never heard this song before, but it's perfect for this scene.
Why aren't we doing that? Why are they chasing songs that are mainstream on the? Yeah, but by the time you pay for it and you put it out, is it still a popular song? Or is it now 6 months ago it was on number 1 and now it's not?
I hear what you're saying. I don't know.
But it's like, why aren't we rising artists? Why aren't we? Because there's amazing music out there.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. That's a great question.
And it's like, we should, right? Yeah. We should be. But I think me and you talked about that recently, about how some movies with no budget are better than movies with budget, because they're just trying to shove the money where it doesn't need to be. Yeah. And it's like, you're just overcomplicating it.
Yeah.
What a good idea of that was Longlegs. And it's like, you paid all that money for the name of, but you didn't even use his face, of Nicolas Cage, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, and it worked. I think it worked for Nicolas Cage specific, but it's like, you could have had anybody. But you put his name. I thought he was good in
that movie. I thought he was good.
That's what I like.
I actually listened to our podcast recently for a long time.
Really?
Yeah, I did the other day. I don't know. I was just driving and it popped on. I was like, I'll listen to this. And anyway, I thought it was a good movie.
It's okay. Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Well, I just didn't like how much they hyped it. I would have liked it more if they didn't hype it.
I don't think it would have been as successful though if it wasn't all the, you know what I mean? All the hype made it successful. But either way, we're getting off topic. But no, this movie's fucking awesome. I can't think of a single person that's bad in it. Before we go to spoilers, do you want to do a little rating?
Yeah, I would give it near perfect. I would give it a 9.
Oh, wow.
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have much bad to say.
I'm gonna give it an 8. I don't know. Yeah, it's 9 is
But 9. What would give it a 9? Like,
I don't know.
If you wouldn't give this a 9, then what is a 9?
Well, I mean, I could give you a bunch of movies that are 9s, but like this is, I don't know.
Because you just told me you would only take out 5 minutes. You love all the acting. I'm not trying to interrogate you. I'm just asking.
It's a good question. I don't know. Why? I'd give it a 9. How about this? I'll give it a 9.
If I just peer pressure you.
Instead of that.
Nobody knows I have a knife to your stomach right now. Like, give it a 9 now.
It's just easier to say that than argue.
No, I didn't mean to change your answer. Keep it at an 8.
No. I'm cool with a 9. It's a really, really good movie. Also, one of the coolest posters. I remember seeing this poster for the first time. It's like all of the characters. So it's like, we'll say 5 of the characters.
Okay.
It's like Piven, Alicia Keys, who's also amazing.
Who I love.
So good. It's like Piven, Alicia Keys, the Tremor brothers.
Yeah.
Common, and I don't remember the 5th person. Oh, Ryan Reynolds. It has to be Ryan Reynolds. But it's like they're like nose up. No, sorry. They're nose down. So they're like their heads are cut off, and they're all like in different color boxes with like their silhouettes. And it's just a really cool poster.
I love that.
When I remember seeing the poster, I'm like, this is a fucking cool poster. Before I even saw the movie. Yeah. And then I saw the movie, I'm like, oh, this is.
I love a good poster.
No,
whatever, because there's so many posters.
I agree. And you know what? The art's kind of lost. They don't really make good posters anymore. It's very rare that I look at a movie and I'm like, oh, that's a dope poster.
Because they usually just put the actors in the front and that's it, and then they're done.
That's it. Back in the day, though, like.
You put things inside of shapes of the creator.
Well, I'm saying even like the Blockbuster days. You're getting rented because of your front cover.
Yeah.
Like you're walking around like, oh, that's a cool front cover.
Yeah.
These days, like Netflix icons, most of them are just like a scene from the movie. They're barely even the cover, right? So
how do you feel about House on Haunted Hill, where the cover says 6 people enter the house? If they make it out alive, they win $1 million.
I love it. It's so cheesy. I love it.
You just
You just showed me that. That's the only reason why we were even talking about this. Yeah,
but it's like, do you like the idea
that
like the whole movie premise is on the front?
I love it
because you just said in Blockbuster.
This movie, if the premise, I think this one had a really cool saying too. It was like, I don't remember what it was, but it was like, oh, last man standing wins, or it was like something cool. Okay. I don't know. It was like something cool like that. I don't know, but like. This would be a cool one too. It's like, like $1 million hit. Who's gonna take it? Like, I would put that fucking everywhere. Yeah, like
sick.
Yeah, I know it's good. Anyway, next is spoilers. Spoilers.
Oh my god! Spoilers! You're so aggressive.
Okay, so I'm really excited to go into spoilers here because I can actually talk about everything.
Which is funny because you're right. It's like 1/3 of the movie and on.
Right, but it's like
it's not even.
I don't want to just say who dies.
I know.
So Ben Affleck right off the bat is but like,
crazy.
Here's the thing though. You think he's a main character.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of the guy.
Because you followed him for a while.
He's telling the stories of who all these people are, and I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he was part of a security firm that was hired to get him out. Yeah. He thinks that he's the only person who knows where this guy is, and they have like 24 hours to get him out.
Because he's like, we have this many hours, we got to go. I know where he is.
Yeah. And it turns out it's already been great. Like everybody knows.
Yeah.
So they're like getting ready to go in, and then the Tremor brothers show up and just fuck them all up.
Yeah.
And then it has one of the greatest. I don't care. It's one of my favorite movies.
Is it when he makes him talk?
Yes.
Lord.
It is so spectacular when he's like, if I was on the run from the law and I needed them jackets, I would have killed you too. So funny to me. I think it's like. I don't blame you. And he's like, oh, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for saying that.
And he, like, smacks his face and, like, gets a little teary-eyed. But it shows you how, like, whacked out these brothers are.
It's so ridiculous.
They are so crazy. Yeah.
I love it. It's like, I'll see you up here someday. He's like, you think so?
You think so?
And he opens his eyes like, I
know so. I know so.
It's so stupid, but it's amazing. And then the other brothers are like fighting. It's so dumb, but like I love it. And then like the whole movie is just them traveling up the elevator.
Yeah.
Just like slowly. That's their whole.
Why would they have a generator? What was up with that?
Great question. They are prepared.
Like, they had just a generator there, and I'm like, what?
Especially because they're so prepared for people whose idea is we're going to run out of the elevator just guns a-blazing. That's their idea.
Dude, and that scene was epic. When the smoke, and then just... they run out, and he throws flares. It's like, oh my God.
I will say, I remember watching it the first time, and because it's such a good build-up of them like slowly going up this elevator, slowly, and then they run out, and then they cut away to something else, and I was like, why would you cut away? This is the part I've been waiting for the whole movie. And then there's a moment where she gets shot, and she's like, I'm on my way to the penthouse. And then it cuts to the penthouse, and then we see, like, everything's on fire, and everybody's covered in blood, and it's like, oh, here we go. And it's like them just going to town with chainsaws and, like, shotguns and stuff. You're like, this is intense. Like,
dude, that other chick with that gun is wild.
Oh, okay, so, yeah, well, we'll get into that, too. So,
holy fudge.
Another great scene that she brings out, like, a 50 caliber sniper rifle. Like,
so, like, but like, so you never really, like, hear it until she like loses her mind. She's like, ah! And then she's boom, boom, and it's like, holy. And then Ryan Reynolds is just shooting at air,
nothing,
just hoping he's gonna hit her. Like, dude,
it gets so intense.
Oh my God, that gun is so crazy, ripping apart the whole hotel. Yeah, my part that I would take out is that third guy who had to go with the karate.
Me too. That's
I think it's such, because you're right. It didn't add anything except for karma at the end because he shot Pine.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't add anything. It doesn't take place at the hotel.
No.
It takes place somewhere else. Here's the thing. It would have been, I actually think it might have been better if all they say is we recovered 2 bodies, because they do say that. We recovered 2 bodies in the lake. That's all they say.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, if you've been paying attention, you're like, well, that's weird. There's 3 people. Why would they only recover 2 bodies? And then at the very end, he just shows up, and he was like, hey, but it's like you don't know he's alive.
Oh, and then he's just like, so you want to skip over
completely skip over all that, and he just survived, and you don't know where he's been, and he's just like, hey, you just kill my friends? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, and then he shoots him. That would have been a good ending.
Interesting.
For me. Like,
interesting.
You could have taken out all the time. And here's the thing. The little kung fu kid is fucking funny. I will say.
It's so ridiculous.
The boner is like, what the fuck?
It's so dumb.
Especially because there's the scene when she like puts him in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And then there's the big dildo, and she's like,
here, let me
get rid of that for you. And he's like, what is going on right now? Like,
it's so gross.
Like,
yeah, just I don't know why that scene was a thing, and I'm a little disappointed that made it in.
That's the only thing.
Me too.
Like, you could have removed that, and it would have made sense for him to just show up.
Why couldn't they have just let Chris Pine go? Like, does Smoking Aces 2 have anything to do with the guy?
No. So here's the thing, Chris. So Smokin Aces 2 is a prequel.
Oh.
So we can get into this a little bit because
I don't remember it. I watched it once. I don't remember.
Yeah. So they hired a couple of guys to write it, and they're like, "You can do whatever you want. You want to do a sequel or a prequel?" Because this movie made enough money that they're like, "We got to do something." And here's the thing: the sequel is going to be called Smokin Aces Blowback, which I think is a cool fucking name. But they decided instead to call it Smokin Aces 2 Assassin's Ball, and they were like, "You can have a sequel or a prequel, whatever you want." And their whole idea was, well, we'd rather a prequel because we want the Tremor brothers to be in it. But then they couldn't get the Tremor brothers. Like, so they end up making the Tremor family. That has nothing to do with Tremor. Here's the thing. I've thought about it. I know exactly what I would have done.
Okay.
But here's the thing. The only reason why I'm even saying this out loud is because I would have had to do it when the movie came out for it to make sense.
You can't do it. I can't do it now.
I mean, I can, but like it wouldn't work as well. I would have done a sequel. I would have made it take place the day after, and I would have made it where Ryan Reynolds is the target. He just killed Primo Speranza, and he killed Buddy Israel. So every single mobster in the area is like, I want that guy dead.
But why would they care if they wanted them dead?
Because he just killed Primo Speranza. He killed, like, the mob boss. You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
So all of these other, like... But here's the thing. And you can even make it where it's like, how about this? Whoever kills him gets to be the boss. So everybody's like, oh. So you know what I mean? So the FBI are trying to protect him.
But he just quit the FBI.
Right, but we'll just say he's like a prisoner. Like they have to get, we'll just say from point A to point B. They have to get from Reno, Nevada to, we'll just say, I don't know, Los Angeles. I'm just saying. It's a 4-hour drive from here to there. And it's like we have 20, you know what I mean? So many hours to get there. Yeah. And en route, everyone is trying to kill them. What
movie is this? This is a movie.
I feel like it's probably a movie. It's probably like, it's a little Mad Max Fury Road. It's a little this, a little that. But like,
I'm trying to think. It's like we have to go from here to here and we have to survive. What movie is that?
I mean,
anyways, there's probably people screaming at me.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of
interesting
movies like that. But that's what I would do. And I would make it where Ryan Reynolds is the new Jeremy Piven. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
And like, and everyone's going down. And you can even have it where like, so the Tremor brothers all die.
Well, it's the Warriors.
Oh, I mean, theoretically, yeah. It's kind of the Warriors,
yeah.
But like, you could have now the Tremor family are coming. Their dad and their mom. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, you killed our sons. We're gonna go to town now. You know what I mean? Even though they say it's the same mom, different dads. Well, like, what if all of the brothers and the cousins come out?
Is that what they say?
I think they say it I think Ben Affleck says that when they're, but like, I'd make it where like, oh, the Tremor gang shows up. They're like a biker gang who shows up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and you can make it where like, I don't know, Laszlo Sood is hired again to finish the job. You know what I mean? Like, there's like,
interesting.
There's so much you could do with that. I don't know why they made a prequel. It doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Because you don't really know anything about where Alicia Keys went.
No.
You don't know where the guy went that she was with.
Yeah.
Even though he was hurt. Isn't that the one that was hurt? No. The guy who got the card thrown in his eye.
That's Common. So he survives.
Common was not the one carrying Alicia Keys.
Yes.
That was him.
Yes. So, okay, so let's talk about, so let's go through the list. Okay, so that was what I would do for sequel. That's what I would do personally. I think that would have been a cool movie. You could call it Smokin Aces Blowback. Cool name. Like,
it's still like the name.
It's a good name. And like, that's a good movie to me. Like, I don't know why. It's kind of a missed opportunity because they really set it up, actually.
Because they all cliffhangers.
Yeah, all the characters have.
But Chris Pine would have been also a cliffhanger.
But
they ruined that.
Chris Pine wouldn't have went into it though. His character would not have done it. That's the thing. Logically, his character would have lost 2 brothers, would have walked out. You know what I mean? Another thing would have come up. I mean, maybe he would have, but I can't see it. Whereas if he dies, the Tremor family is like, I don't know what happened, but you killed 3 of my sons.
That sets up the family.
Yeah, like a bigger problem. Like the Tremor brothers are nothing compared to this. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, they're insane. Like, that's what I would do. I don't know. I think it could be cool. And you could set up a bunch of new characters. Like,
sorry, you said you were going to go through it. So you're going to go through everybody.
Yeah, let's go through everybody. That's what I'm saying. So, sorry, for the movie, Smokin Aces. So I want, because you brought up the girl with the gun.
Yeah.
Her and Alicia Keys are fantastic in this movie.
Yeah, but she's dead now, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, not in the sequel. In the first one. In this first one.
Got it.
But, like, no, they're fantastic. So she does die. You think she dies?
Well, you heard the gunshot.
Right? I think so, too.
Yeah, the police shot her, right? Which makes no sense to me, because why wouldn't you just take her prisoner? Why did they shoot her in the back of the head, right?
Great question.
Well, I mean, she has a giant fucking gun that's as big as the hotel room.
And she fucked up a lot of FBI agents.
And she did shoot a lot of people.
Yeah.
So then there was Alicia Keys, Common.
Yeah.
Because that girl is dead. Brad Pitt's dead.
Oh, you mean Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck.
Yeah. So Alicia Keys, I love that. Okay. One of my favorite moments in the movie is, so they do the cool, like, the Tremors running around killing everybody. And then Common kills the one brother. I want to say Common kills like 2 of them. I could be wrong. But anyway, and then it cuts away again. And then Alicia Keys shows up to the penthouse. And I love that Chris Pine has Common like pinned to the wall with a machete. And he's about to like cut his head off. He's like about to fuck his day up. And then Alicia Keys, the door's just kind of open. And he's like, what's up? And then she like walks up, puts the gun, was like, I think that's such an interesting moment. Like, these 2.
Why didn't she go in the room?
I don't know. I think she passes out, doesn't she? Because like she has the gun to his face, but then you hear the helicopter coming, and then you can hear the elevator. So then
Chris runs.
Chris Pine runs away, and then I think she passes out because he carries her. I'm trying to think why he carries her. I don't know, but he carries her down the stairs.
Yeah, I remember that because I know she's like, I've been shot. I'm really, really bad or whatever.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say why she couldn't have, because she even told him, which was a dumb move in my opinion, on the stairs where she told him the truth.
I thought he was going to chuck her down the stairs.
Okay.
There was a moment where
but now he's an enemy. So why wouldn't he have said, listen, bitch, I don't know who you are. I'm going to walk you back up these stairs and you're going to do what you got to do and I'll carry you down when you're done.
Oh.
It
would have been a more interesting ending.
He ratted him out. And Common knows that. That's why they had the argument in the bathroom.
Yeah. That's a good point.
And then you put the security guards on him to shoot him. And they were walking out of the room with him in the elevator. That's why they were in the elevator in the room at all.
Yeah.
And it's like, you escorted me out of your room. Like, I would have totally just said, here, bitch, here's the fucking key to the room. Here you go.
Yeah,
do whatever you got to do.
Like, yeah.
I'll stand right here and I'll fucking wait.
He was right there, yeah.
Because, like, he was leaving. And the Chris Pine, when that's how close Chris was, too. That sucks. I definitely think it's a hot take, I guess. It's really, really mean, I guess. If someone was going to kill Buddy, it should have been the guy who did Hugo. It's impersonation.
Oh, he was right there. But that's the thing. His job wasn't to kill him. That's the thing.
It was to get the heart.
He was hired by the surgeon to open his chest up to get the heart.
Which is why he laid out all the tools and everything.
Yeah.
And then he had a needle because he was going to...
He was going to put him
to sleep or whatever.
Put him to sleep, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I think of all the people, I think he deserved it. He got so close.
There's one moment, and I watched the director commentary for this movie. I'm a big fan, and the director says that he's like, I'm very proud of this moment. So, because Hugo is taken, he's got his hands up, you know what I mean, and like the security guards have him. No, I think it's the FBI has him, and he pulls a gun, shoots the FBI agent that has him, and then runs away, and then they all chase him. And then within
don't shoot.
Within like 5 seconds, he's taken off his jacket,
whole tracksuit,
his mask, and everything, and he pretends to be the butler. Like, don't shoot, which goes back to earlier in the day. He's listening to the butler speak, and he's trying to learn his accent. So I love the fact that he used that later.
I thought he was doing Hugo's accent.
No, he was doing the butler's. Because he's like, my name is Patuli. How can I be of assistance? That's the butler. And then when Hugo shows up, he notices Hugo has a gun in his waistband. And he's like, I should just be this fucking guy. I don't have to fucking...
And that's why the second guy was in the room.
Yes,
and then he looked at him and he went...
Like, this sounds better. But that's the thing. So he pretends, though, to be the first guy.
And that's why Hugo was going down there at all. And it was because that's where the butler is in that room. Exactly. And he killed the butler.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
But the moment that I was going to talk about, though,
I was trying to figure out who that fucking second guy was.
Right? There's a lot of characters. But there's the moment. So he gets in the room, and within 5 seconds, he takes the jacket off, takes the mask off, and he's like, he's over there, blah, blah, blah. But he says it like in the voice. Like, it's not me. And then when they all leave, he stands up, but he still has one glove on. And the director was like, I'm so proud of that little moment, because he's like, he was fast, but he was just not fast enough to get that one glove off. If they would have checked him, it would have been weird that he had a glove on. You know what I mean? But it was just so happened they ran past, and he's like, oh, fuck it, thank God.
Well, what else is crazy, though, is his shirt has a blood stain on it.
Yeah, that's another thing, actually.
Because he zipped up the jacket to cover the blood stain.
No, because he has like the muscle shirt on. So he must have taken his shirt off, too.
He took off the whole jacket and a t-shirt.
Right? He's so fast that he got it all off. And he was just like, that's what's crazy. It's like, oh, my God.
I thought he was good, and the guy who was in the shootout in the elevator was good, too.
Oh, okay.
Because he played the part really well.
Let's go back. Okay, Ray Liotta. So good, also.
I actually really enjoyed him.
He's amazing in this movie. So he plays Ryan Reynolds' partner, I guess. And so... Ryan Reynolds and Ray Liotta kind of have a lot to do in this movie. They do a lot of heavy lifting. They do a lot of so there's a big twist at the end. Turns out it wasn't a hit after all. Big twist.
But that wasn't Ray Liotta that found that was the other guy who plays in Ocean's 11.
Yeah, Andy Garcia's character who plays their boss. Okay, so he's like the guy who sends them in to get him. To get Buddy Aces Israel.
Can we pause for 30 seconds? There's a part where he reads the thing and he looks at some guy and he stares at him.
Yeah.
So what was that about? It's a guy on the phone, and he obviously.
So that's Buddy Israel's lawyer. So they have orchestrated an immunity deal, as long as Buddy Aces Israel testifies and gives up all of his people.
Yes.
But then Andy Garcia looks at the file and he realizes that Primo Speranza is Freeman Heller, who was the guy that they want to kill Primo Speranza for. Turns out he never killed him. It turns out he is him. So the second he realizes that, he's like, oh, we don't need Buddy Aces Israel anymore. Like, the only thing they wanted was to get information on who killed Freeman Heller.
Okay.
But they're like, oh, we don't need that anymore. Like,
did Buddy know that?
Well, no. He kind of looked at him like, so that's why they revoked the deal.
Okay.
So, like, there's the scene, I want to say it's in the bathroom. Oh, no. It's the scene right before he tries to kill himself.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he's like, he gets a call and he's like, they've revoked the deal. I don't know why. They just did. So then he like starts crying and then he puts the gun in his mouth and then he passes out just because his heart, I don't know. He has like I don't know if he has a heart attack or he just passes out. I'm not really sure, but
I think he did a lot of coke.
I think he did a lot of coke.
Yeah, so Ray Liotta and Andy Garcia.
So yeah, they're good. So they do a lot of lifting because there's a twist where like it turns out that Primo Speranza. So so we'll talk about this for a second.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like the twist in this movie, and the twist is, you're under the assumption that the whole movie, there's this $1 million hit. Everybody wants to kill Buddy Israel. Turns out at the very end of the movie, you find out that was all just a big misunderstanding. Primo Speranza is hiring a surgeon and paying him $1 million to do a heart transplant.
Yes.
Because his heart he's going to die if he doesn't get a heart transplant. And the only like child he has is Buddy Aces Israel. So he needs his heart, right? But his like underbosses heard this and thought it was like $1 million hit. So they tried to like get there first. And it was like this big misunderstanding, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are not a fan of the twist. I think it's fine. When I first saw the movie, I was like, this is kind of unnecessary. But ever since then, I'm like, whatever. I've kind of just gotten used to it being in the movie, right? That's pretty much the only point of Ryan Reynolds and Ray Liotta's character, really. They're there to lift this twist. Like, they're there to set up this twist.
Okay.
Like, every single scene they have is them giving out exposition, so when the twist happens, it makes sense. You see what I'm saying? So that's unfortunate for them. For at least, like, Ryan Reynolds has a few other things to do later, but like Ray Liotta, that's pretty much all he does, except for the cool gunfight in the elevator. It's a great scene. And then we'll go to him. So the guy who plays the Blade is fantastic. His name's Nestor Carbonell, something like that. It's like Nestor something. But he played the mayor in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yes, he did.
As well. Like, so he's in a bunch of stuff. Very good. I love the spike that comes out. Very cool. It's pretty much the blade from Assassin's Creed, although I'm pretty sure this was first. I'm pretty positive this was first.
2009?
This was 2009? No, there's no way this was 2009. I would have said 2006. Maybe.
Oh, maybe a little earlier, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe 2005.
2006.
Okay, yeah.
You're so good.
Finger guns.
Holy.
And I don't know when the first Assassin's Creed came out, but it's kind of the same idea where it's like this really cool. Like,
you got it, Nestor Carbonell. You said it the first.
Nice.
You're good.
I'm fired today.
Damn. Yeah.
No, he's fantastic though. He plays like this guy who like he's like this master torturer who like he got caught once and he chewed off his fingertips. And it's like, oh, this is such a cool character.
Which sucks. That's what caught him.
That's what kind of caught him. Yeah, that's true. But very, very cool character. And he survives. He gets shot like a dozen times. I don't know how he survives. Though. But he does like the cool like.
He didn't go to her. I was really surprised.
Because it's such a setup. Like, it's like a big suspense moment where, like...
Well, because her head...
She puts his hand up, too. Like, it's right near her neck.
Yeah, I actually really liked Alicia Keys. I have no notes for Alicia Keys in this movie.
Very good in this movie.
I honestly, rewatching this movie, because me and you talked about it recently. I don't know if it was on a podcast or just talking. And I said, that was one of the most brilliant ideas. Were those two girls
Oh, yeah.
walking in with all the prostitutes into that fucking room? Because we saw it the first time.
Yeah.
With all the women. There was like, what? 5-10 women in the first scene.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're all passed out, which means then the security guard was passed out in the corner. And it's like, that's all it would take, is to party, have a good time, wait till everyone goes to bed, snipe them.
I agree.
Then leave, just walk out. And it's like, that was one of the most genius plans. Because there's like the smart, sophisticated like plan, or there's the Tremor Brothers, right? Yeah. Where it's like, we're just gonna run.
Wall, yeah.
We're just gonna hope.
No, it's true.
And it's like, dude, they both got as far as the other, which is hilarious. Yeah, they both got to that part. Not wrong.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate that it's only because though she got in that little kerfuffle.
Yeah,
when she wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Or else she would have, if the elevators were working and those women did go up the elevator.
Yeah.
She would have actually done it.
Yeah, she would have probably done it, yeah.
I think so.
I don't know, because, like, the dude was there. Like, Laszlo Soot was there, so that makes it tough. But I don't know. I don't know how we do. I don't know. It would have been a different movie. It would have been a completely different movie. It would have been a different movie.
I really, really, and I love that Hugo got in the room. So it would have been her and Hugo in the room to who would have done it first.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Yeah, if it's not like her that deserves it, I definitely think Hugo deserved it just as much. Like whoever did Hugo, I think those two did so well.
Also,
like I'm obsessed with the Tremor Brothers. They're in my heart.
Yeah, they're so fun.
They're the best.
Yeah. Also, him killing like Beanie is an interesting character too. Like the other like Common's buddy.
Yes.
And he's like he gets shot really early. That's a really cool scene.
Did you shoot me?
Yeah.
Isn't that him?
You dog.
Yeah.
No, it's a fantastic movie. I'm trying to think of any other characters. I think we covered everybody.
I think we covered pretty much everybody.
Yeah. No, it's a fantastic movie. I don't know what else to say. You got anything?
Taraji.
Oh, it's the first time I saw her too.
That's who that is.
Yeah,
because I know her later. I'm trying to think of how I know her though. She's in a lot.
Did you know she has like a makeup line? Do you know what it's called?
No.
TPH by Taraji.
What does that mean?
It means Taraji B. Henson by Taraji. It's a little redundant, but whatever. She sounded in.
I'm just trying to look at what she's been in. Oh, not much. I just know her as like a person.
With Taraji P. Henson?
Yeah.
Oh, she was in a bunch of shit. She was in, aside from this, but like she was in Empire was the thing that made her famous though.
Yeah, but I don't recognize anything on my side. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed her too. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. I could talk about the movie.
Yeah. Peter Berg, we didn't talk about. He plays like Ben Affleck's, the guy who dies with Ben Affleck. He's pretty good in it too. He's like a director.
Okay.
He directed a bunch of shit. He directed like The Kingdom. He directed like Hancock, shit like that. Like he's in a bunch of stuff too. But
he was an actor.
Yeah, he was in like, I want to say he started as an actor first. I want to say he was in like Collateral. He's in a bunch of shit. I feel like Collateral makes sense. And then, but he became a director eventually. And then, yeah, he's good though. I think he's great in this movie.
I just remember Ben Affleck really.
Yeah.
And then Jason Bateman. Because the other two guys were just kind of mad. Like, I don't even know who the guy with no fingers is in life. I don't know.
Martin Henderson. What show is everybody love that he's in right now? Is it Virgin River? Is that a show?
I have no idea.
It's on Netflix. Okay. Well, I want to say it's Virgin River. I could be wrong. But it's like this girl goes to a small town to like be a doctor, I think. And so she's like getting to know everybody. And it's like there's this whole like, I don't know. He's like a bad boy, but he's not. He's a good guy, I guess. He knows all the bad boys.
He's the bad boy. So obviously she wants to be with him. Obviously.
Like, what's up? I'm the bad boy.
That's a show for your wife. If
That's
I've
how
ever
I know. That's how I know it. That's how I know what it is.
Oh my gosh, she loves Hallmark. She loves all those.
We were fucking watching that Secret Millionaire show. She's like, that's a Hallmark house.
That's a Hallmark house.
Like,
what? It's in Vancouver.
I've seen that.
I know that.
I've seen that house before.
So funny. I don't watch anything like that. That's so funny.
Me neither.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I love this movie and I'm really happy we watched it. Thank you for letting me
anytime.
Make an episode for it. Yeah, this is a good solid one. And it's really rare that me and you
agree on
we
stuff.
don't have any negative note. Like,
I think it's three in a row that we liked a movie together.
dude, this is like a next.
Maybe four in a row.
The next movie Up, though, is one of the most popular movies I can even think of.
Perfect.
So we'll see how that. What was the fourth one?
School of Rock.
Oh, I love School of Rock.
Was that before? That was right before, right? Or was Malignant in between? I think Malignant might have been it.
You ruined it with Malignant. Yeah, you ruined it.
Anyhow, all right, let's call it. Till next time.
Bye, 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 bye.